Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for coming. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always returning back to my channel. Let's grow this channel together. Share this video, share to as many as possible. It can help anyone out there. Okay, today I bring to you the list of those public schools in Ontario that possibly because of the cap might have a lower decrease in the study permit approval rate. So this video is meant for those of you who actually really love to come to a country like Canada and study in a big city like Ontario. So before you proceed on that decision, please watch this video to the end, because this information might really pave a very good way for you, and then you might use it to re-strategize your plans and every other thing, because the cap that was set on international students is a very great measure to decrease the number of study permits approval. So this is something you might want to think of before going into it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Now the first school on my list is Conestoga. Now these schools I will mention it is not based on the order or the hierarchy. So Conestoga is a school in Ontario. It's a public school in Ontario. And then this school has had about 30,395 study permit rates before in 2023. So, and Conestoga is a very one of the good schools in Ontario. I have a friend there as well. So, and then it's a very fast growing school that takes international students, and very welcoming and very accommodating. So, but you might have had an information maybe from your friend and every other body, and probably you do your own personal research, and then you might want to consider this school, Conestoga. It's a very good school, but do you know what? Due to the cap that was being placed on international students, these schools will have a very drop when it comes to study permit approval rate. Okay, the second school in my list or on my list is Fairchild. Fairchild is also a public school in Ontario, which has had about 11,706 study permits approval as at 2023. This school will also have a very drop when it comes to study permit approval rate for 2024 until the cap is being reviewed. So if you are thinking or if you are planning of coming to a big city to study, know all these things. Niagara College. Niagara College is a public school in Ontario. Everybody wants to go to Niagara because of its reputation and every other thing. So, but note, this school has had about 11,199 study permit approval rate as at 2023. So, if you are considering Niagara College to study, it's very good, but think about the cap and think about the drop that will be happening to the study permit approval rate. Also, the other school on my list is Seneca Polytechnic. It's also a very good school. It's a public school in Ontario, and they have had 11,042 study permit approval rate as at 2023. which means this school will also have a drop when it comes to study permit approval rate for 2024. Lambton School is also a public school in Ontario, which have had about 9,639 study approval rate as at last year. This school will also have a drop when it comes to study permit approval rate, definitely. Now, like I'm saying, you can see the drop like from Conestoga because I have the list on my screen. The drop is keeps reducing, keep reducing. Okay, so this is to give you a tip ahead before you consider those schools in Ontario. Okay, Centennial College is also a public school in Ontario, about which has had about 9,529 study permit approval rate as of last year. This school will also have a drop. Agroma University is a public school in Ontario, which has had about 9,329 study permit approval rate. This school will also have a drop when it comes to study permit approval rate for 2024. Sheridan has had about 9,211 study permit approval rate as at 2023. These schools will also have a very big drop when it comes to study permit approval rate for 2024. Where are we? Where are we? Fleming has had about 8,849 study permit approval rate. This school will also have a drop. So if you are thinking like now that there is a cap on international student limit, and and you're trying to consider big city and every other thing, note all these things. These are the point that many of you guys out there will not see as a point to consider when you are really trying to like select schools. Okay, Loyalist. Well, Loyalist is also a public school in Ontario, which will also have a drop. So all these schools that I've mentioned, they are public schools in Ontario, which they have gotten a very good credibility out there, and they have had a very good level of intake when it comes to international students. But just because of the cap, this cap will hammer everybody's head. Yes, this cap is gonna have effect on many schools, and it's gonna have a very big effect on international students that are considering some schools to study. But my best advice would be like if you can like try to check out with other provinces like Manitoba, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, Saskatchewan, like Nunavut, many other provinces. You might get something good and something better instead of going to a very big city, but the level of the study permit approval rate is gonna be like almost zero. So thank you for following me to the end of this video. I'm gonna give you a very good update on the immigration paths to Canada as an international student in my next video. Thank you and have a great day. Share and follow me. See you later. Bye.